Driving on hands. Sexton to the rim. It was blocked.
The game, Billy Preston's looking to see
it and to get more dedicated to get there someday themselves. A lot goes on behind the scenes.
Stockpiled a nice recruiting class, and they have some pieces coming.
To become more of a playmakers, you see him with a beautiful find for Wendell Carter Jr.
Sexton to the top of the rim. And them were alive for that. Not any.
I think they were alive.
Not any.
These are millennials here. Here is Sexton. Nice move. Nice shots. The Bama website said we want to bring Showtime to T-Town. And so far this evening.
One thing. Hoop.
Sexton looking for the alley-oop to get in. Can't finish it off smoothly, and he does.
Ingram will swing it around. Here's Sexton. His first shot in an Alabama uniform. Off the mark. The wheel. Good ball movement. A little too strong from Marbury. Petty. Off to Sexton. Finger roll is good. His first basket.
Opportunity. Get on the baseline, you don't have an angle. Hauls out. Giddings is in. Everybody else's rebounds like him, they're being business.
And there's a nice lead and the lay-in by Collin Sexton. Off the front of the rim by Doughton on the miss. Finding some room, and he can't get it to go down. Sexton missed the... Norris alone.
So then y'all gotta let him know. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, don't move, baby. So in that situation.
No good, and here comes Alabama back the other way. Hall throws it down. Down low by Reese. Sexton, count it. Had a tough go of it, 0 for 2 from the floor, but he has 4. Not intimidated early, up 7-4.
Back and get his head turned around. He never saw him coming.
Buckland, a sophomore from High Point, North Carolina. Town Hall keeps it alive. Sexton, got it.
And this is Sexton. Some mock drafts have him being taken in the top 10, and I wouldn't. Preseason WCC, one of 10 players to be named to that preseason team in the West Coast Conference. BYU picked 3rd behind St. Mary's and Gonzaga, and there's
Attacking the rim. BYU goes 1-3-1 zone. Gotta have your hands up, active hands.
Sexton left open. Short on that. I think he was surprised at how wide open he was. You got to be prepared to have him one and done. But I guess one is better than none. Look at that alley-oop inside, and the great body control from Dante Hawks. And a turnover. Here comes Bama. Ingram with the left hand. Sexton taking hard net off the dribble and turns it over. And we get the offensive. He's shifty. Hall way off. Couple players hit the deck. Sexton to the hoop. Can't get it to go. No whistles. Out to Hawes. Here comes Sexton. All the way. And BYU dodges a bullet. It would have equal.
College guys don't think 2 for 1 here.
Which is mind-boggling.
Yeah, college guys just don't play at that level.
But you know what? If anybody's going to do it, it's Alabama. Didn't quite get it, but they do get the points. Sexton walking it across half court with 5 on the clock. Collin Sexton, the freshman, gets bumped, and he'll get 1 and 1.
Positionless, in other words, 1, 2, and 3 can play 1, 2, and 3.
The least.
Sexton left open. He's jittery. Maybe a little bit too jittery. The basketball team will try to get to 6-0 tomorrow at the same time. Sexton with the shot clock winding down. Sexton gets the screen, takes it in, gets
Ball game. Norris, of course, more of a scorer than Giddens.
In Cancun to win the tournament down there, and they're 5-0. Have had a week off, Eli.
Penetration in the... Nice move, flying.
I thought you was fixing to say that.
3 turnovers for the Tide.
A good move for Tech to come back here and try to stop the dribbler a little bit. Of course, that was a joke there.
Nice moves. Rebound. No.
Shot there after they get through.
Alabama has not led since a minute 36 into...
He didn't contain the dribbler, and he scored.
Conference in the country knocks down his first shot. There he is, the freshman. Into the paint.
Sexton's ability to get into the paint.
But he can hit the shot from the outside. And Holland's 2 excellent shooters.
Great
Sexton.
cut. They got exactly what they wanted.
Petty. And it goes down. Reason why is Dante Hall. Sets the screen. On the drive, freshman to full events in the Rocket City. Petty knocks it down.
Sexton feeds. Now Sexton, a 3-pointer.
Both the big guys in at one time.
Giddens to Sexton. Missed the 3. Alabama keeps the possession alive. Thanks to Reese finds Sexton. Makes a move against Goulburn. All 4 of its free throws. Here's Sexton.
Go. ISO,
Goes
no
with
screen.
5. Hits the shot on the foul.
That's why he who he is. CA pressure has picked up. First time I saw this today. I'm sure I'm...
Sexton with the turnaround for 3, in and out from Petty. But turned back over. Sexton stops. Sexton stops, pops, and scores. In the corner.
He has to be aggressive. He has to get to the rim.
This is Sexton. Jumper.
Yeah, been there before.
Nathan Hawkins, a senior from Garland, Texas, the Nebraska transfer, almost forced a steal. Sexton.
I say.
Neal almost had it turned over, and it eventually does end up in Alabama's hands, and Sexton flies down the floor.
For ISO by itself, it's going to be a screen and roll.
Sexton for 3. Off.
He has to be aggressive here.
Sexton for 3. Off the glass.
Yes, they count. I've seen this guy hit shot after shot tonight. He's very, very, very impressive.
Has 22 points to lead all scorers. Sexton kicks it out to Jones for 3, and it's good.
Good
Judy
things,
with 6 points.
Good things happen to you when you play.
A minute to go in the first half. And just pulls up.
That's
down 2 with the basketball. Sexton beats the press.
Be there.
18.
Cold. Avery Johnson going with the short sleeves. There is an ice hockey ring.
This is college basketball. It's 2 top 25 teams, and Jordan Murphy's just dominating.
Ingram was a little off balance, but he was able to find Collin Sexton, who finds the range.
Wants to see more of Isaiah Washington, but hard to get anybody else out of the game when Nate Mason's playing so well in the second half. Washington, a local New York City kid, had the crowd going crazy in the first.
Joel Embiid. Because of his size, as Sexton misses.
8 on the shot clock. Sexton's going to try to make something happen. Shoots it and hits! He has 33 points in this game on 10 of 18 shooting. Sexton for 3. Got it! Players. Sexton the rebound. Here he comes. Sexton himself. Got it! Every chance they want. Sexton to the hoop.
Sexton is back out there, again playing with 2 personal fouls, but it's hard for him not to attack. That's his game. Freshman Collin Sexton, 21 points per game, leading the SEC. 3 seconds to go. Sexton, little airspace.
Oh my God.
Both teams.
Look at that. Look at the way he split this defense. What a beautiful move by Collin Sexton. What they didn't lose was Joel Berry, and he's one of the best guards in college basketball. Luke May also having a great
on the floor here in the second half as a 2-point lead. Sexton's three.
On balance, Davis spots down, big time three. Every time Alabama's clear. Look at this. NBA scouts are drooling right now, Seth.
You got to play through your best players, and it's 35-13.
Look at
Deuce is wild in the point guard spot. Coleman guarding Sexton. And with a high ball screen again. Here's Giddens. He's got to be more aggressive coming off. That screen should not leave so long. Engaged defensively, he'll be more alert. There's Buddy. Good decision, though, by Matt Coleman, dragging two defenders.
21 of 44 at home, 6 of 40 on the road. Here's Sexton. Arkansas lost to Florida and coming off the win against Ole Miss. There's a turnover. Sexton the other way, and he threw it.
And everything they do. Collin Sexton taking some pride, getting out on the break.
Top of the key, three off.
Coleman, no. That's a settle right there. Sexton.
Here's Sexton.
The SEC, one of the fastest teams in the country.
Here's Key on the low blocks and finds the basketball.
Leaders on this basketball team, what better leader than the 6'11 senior playing tonight?
Trailed by as many as 13 in the first half.
This is where this young basketball team of Alabama may need this crowd to get them going a little bit in this second half.
Sexton, pull up three. Take a lot of threes tonight. We just need to make them. Well, they've started the second half. Pretty solid 3 out of 3 from behind the arc. Sexton just hit one a minute ago.
Guard position in the NBA, but are great scorers.
There's Trey. His first
5 on the shot clock. Sexton.
Tough game for him. Tough game because they match his quickness and they have much more length that he possesses, and they have rim protectors that block shots as well.
Now Sexton dials it
Up too much, the team's not.
Sexton pull up.
Remember how good he was as a freshman. Just starting to get back after some knee injuries.
Sexton in traffic. Sexton, wild shot and gets the roll.
Wow, he is so explosive, isn't he? He stays.
Man can do. He's going to go left.
Left alone.
Yep.
Robert Williams rips the rim again. Here comes Alabama the other way in transition. Position is going to be the team that's going to win this game. How many looks can you get free of playing against the
Deontay Maiden again, making the right plays, getting out, making an unselfish play right there.
Sexton off a screen.
Like Deontay Maiden is.
Sexton goes right at goal. Well, they had a 7 a.m. Eastern time shoot around today in this building as Sexton gets. Sexton in front of Jackson. Harris hits the three-pointer. Jordan Harris, who's averaging just under 4 a game, hits a big three-pointer. Bulldogs have almost doubled. Sexton working against Turtle Jackson, drives, misses the layup. You just saw it right there on the Dogs' opening possession. Sexton with 7 on the clock. Inside the arc.
Back to live action, 9 to shoot. Sexton.
Generate any kind of offense without him. And
inside.
Sexton, three-pointer, nailed it. Let me ask you, Twan, when you got into a ball game in your day, when you were the top scorer, the number 2 scorer in the league was playing against you, didn't that just fire you up?
Oh, without
minutes. Sexton lost the handle, gets it back. Skies for another rebound.
Hurt your offense a little bit, allow him some freedom to go. Sexton, beautiful dump. Dante Hall overplayed the pressure.
Shot clock at 5. Sexton bounces all NIT. Why not pick LSU to make some noise in St. Louis? A little leaner goes for Sexton. Jamal Waters has been fantastic this season. Technical foul. At that point in time, it looked like A&M was in control of the game. They had just created a travel opportunity. It was going to be their ball. Instead, it turns into a three-point play for Alabama. It's a 14-5 run since the technical. And we are now
on Sexton. Sexton's only got to be careful. Waters likes to play the ball from behind.
Yeah, shoots 75% from the field, but this is the guy who gets it started.
Does he ever? The SEC's leading scorer, Collin Sexton, gets the first basket of the game.
Moving so fast, shoes are coming off of the opponents, Dave Neal. Maxwell Evans, Dave Neal, a guy who actually scored 32 points per game in high school. So these teams both like to get up and down.
Collin Sexton. They list him at 6'3". I don't know if he's quite that tall, but he can certainly elevate and get that shot off over most of his opponents. Nice trips down the floor. LaChance able to answer for Vanderbilt in a one-point game. Braxton Key and a box-out foul on Riley LaChance.
And so when you have the loss of Cornette, you had guys that were accustomed to be able to throw it in and the ball coming back out. Second of all, you have young backcourt, in particular with Saban Lee, not just...
Sexton, nifty
from behind even the dribble.
Has the ability to distribute the basketball.
7.5 rebounds a game. Right down the middle.
It's going to be in that question mark, but I'll say this. Nick Saban is 11-0 against his former coach. He didn't make that shot, but that was still impressive. They knew he was going to the basket, make some noise tonight. But they've got to go to him on the interior.
Sexton. High off the window. Almost lost it. Whoop. Working on LaChance. Drives the lane. Throws it up. Got it.
Before.
Sexton. 8-point lead, but Alabama trying to cut into it there. Baptiste with the blocked shot and then a reach-in foul against Giddens.
Right, he rebounds. He's defending every play. He can get you baskets, inside presence. So critical for his team.
In and out for...
Like in the playground, you got to be part of the team concept. He wants that ball screen.
Sexton for three.
Don't let him get it back.
Russell Westbrook and Damian Lillard, Kemba Walker, Chris Paul. If this kid gets that, Kennedy has in 13.
Collin Sexton for the SEC opener. Pretty big football game in these parts, or at least for these team for these parts.
Defense in this game and make Texas A&M prove they can make you beat you with jumpers.
Collin Sexton.
8 on the shot clock. Wants a ball screen and gets it. Sexton buries a three. He was double teamed deep on the left wing. Out to Johnson on a reset. Sexton sizing up his man. Another blow by Collin. Sexton with 2. Sexton with 1. He got it at the butt.
Things like RPI and strength of schedule and those big wins.
Yeah, they've set themselves up well.
Sexton, long three. How about it? Good rhythm offensively now in the mid. Saturday, Sexton was tagged with a flagrant moments ago here and trying to trip up Starks. Good feed.
Moved him to the shooting guard position on this offensive possession. They didn't have him bring it up. They had Ingram bring it up because they're looking to create offense. That's a great adjustment by, and we noticed it yesterday at shoot-around.
It's more of the stuff I'm used to seeing ringside when I'm calling a championship fight. Take that big body shot. Got to fight through it. And he is acting like a fighter coming right out here to St. Louis to go onward. Good.
They decide not to go with that and
playing for a championship here in St. Louis. Sexton.
16 timeout. They'd start to get things going.
How about Sexton? Aaron has all 3 points for Auburn in this second half from the line. Sexton.
He forced the coach to play. It's an old theory. If you want to play, produce.
30-point. Clemson, Virginia on E2 at 7 o'clock, and then ESPN, the nightcap, UNC and Duke.
Special player in the SEC, and certainly special in that Kentucky uniform.
Sexton, he'll throw.